opposite sides, we don't watch football to divide us. We watch football to unite us. The goal of the game is to win, but the goal of football is to keep playing, to keep building our community, to keep coming together. You can't win football, you win the game. You can't win democracy, you win the election. The goal of democracy is to keep holding fair elections, but rigging them, using the military to police democratic cities, weaponizing the Department of Justice against political challengers, these are threats to fair elections. Democracy is an institutional practice. It has rules, elections, and politicians, but democracy is also a spiritual practice. A practice in love, compassion, and humility. Love for the stranger's daughter who was killed in a school shooting, knowing she has just as much worth as your daughter. Compassion for the families on food stamps in a world run by greed and hate. And humility to know we don't know everything. We cannot do this ourselves. We can only make a better world together. Though we disagree on policy, we must never betray the spirit of democracy. In these times, believers in democracy ask themselves, but how can we commit ourselves to the rules when the other side cheats? How can we listen to politicians, democratically elected, who bow down to an authoritarian regime? How can we have elections when the other side won't accept the results? The institutions of democracy are not games we can play alone. But the spirit of democracy is. The spirituality of democracy, we can do alone. We can commit ourselves that there are unalienable freedoms that no person, no government, no corporation can strip away. We can commit ourselves to helping everyone in our community. We can reject the constraining idea of red states and blue states and open ourselves up to the person with thoughts, feelings, and experiences so we can become the United States. Justin Early, my father, the political candidate, knows the institutions of democracy well through his service in the military. He embodies the spirit of democracy even better as he carries its spirit with him every single day. As AI data centers come into Texas, they need tax cuts. They use tax cuts to use scarce water Texans desperately need. They say they bring in hundreds or thousands of jobs, but those jobs are temporary. After the construction is done, data centers rely on a small group of people to run them. They take jobs, use tax cuts, and send money elsewhere, leaving Texans with the bill. Justin Early seeks to extend career transition programs, so as jobs are lost, people's livelihoods are not. So instead of being stuck homeless or in a job unable to make ends meet, people can be equipped to once again empower their communities. He carries democracy with him into his family, into his community, and with your help, into Congress. If you see the spirit of democracy in the campaign, the love, the compassion, the humility, then learn about this campaign. Tell us your concerns, and if you feel cared and listened to, help build a community so everyone in Central Texas can be cared and listened to. Vote early for Justin Early.